How you guys doing? Beautiful fall day here. Just beginning of fall, and I thought I'd make this little video because I'm doing something typically don't do. I tried to collect unique pieces of wood, wood that has very beautiful character, and I think I've showed some pieces of spalted birch that I had in my workshop, but right now I do my firewood, and I have this tree which is diseased. It's a maple tree, and it's diseased with Chaga. It's fairly rare to find maple trees that have Chaga, but I have one right here on my property, and what I wanted to do was to collect the pieces of wood that I get from it with the infected with Chaga, just to see what kind of character I'd get in this maple. So you can see here the growth of the Chaga coming out of the tree. I'm going to take a slice of this with the chainsaw just so we can get a good look at it. And also there's some growing right out of the tree here, and I'll just enhance it a little bit here so you can see it's fairly dark growth. And I think it's likely that this piece of wood that's right here was, you see it coming out of the tree here, just this piece here, it's likely that that piece of wood was the seed for the other Chaga trees I have here around the property. And I have another tree like that. It's a seeding tree, I guess, for Chaga. And I was lucky enough, it's a very rare thing, but I was fortunate enough to get to see that tree in its full flower, I guess. The mushroom flowers, and it only lasts one day in the life of the tree, I guess. So to get to see that is fairly rare, and it's even rarer to have pictures. At the time I didn't know the significance of it, so of course I missed the pictures, but it's pretty neat stuff. So I'm going to take a slice of this and show you guys what it looks like. So there we have it. Looks a little bit similar to yellow birch I had cut. The middle here is very spongy, and we can see the Chaga kind of continue in the middle here. So it's a soft, and the outside is almost like a greenish color. It's kind of fairly neat looking. So I'm definitely going to want to collect this wood and saw it up, make some boards with it. I think this will be some really nice character. And then maybe I'll take this into the shop here and chop it up so you guys can see that it actually is Chaga and not just some kind of just a bark defect or whatnot. You can see the inside of the tree turns into a very spongy material. So that's what the Chaga mushroom fungus does to the tree. So here's something, another piece of this tree that I'm saving here. Notice there was a nice little burl here on the tree. So I'm going to cut it off, and I'm going to use that burl for something. So it's always a good idea when you're cutting trees to just keep an eye out on different possibilities. Everything from a piece of Chaga infestation, as you can see here, so that it gives some nice character. Perhaps a frame, if I quarter saw it, would look nice. Some black there, and just natural looking wood. And this is the piece that I'm going to saw up. Show you guys, I'll do a video of this being sawed up at some point. But This is, I guess, the biggest piece that I saved. So I'll saw this up, see what it looks like. I have no idea. It's kind of soft in the middle. It might not be any good, but I think some of the pieces down the line will be. So, oh, that was a pleasant surprise. Sorry, I don't have my tripod, so I couldn't show you guys me cutting this, but just cut it, and it's not a burl. I thought for sure this was a burl. It's actually Chaga come trying to poke a hole out of the tree, and you can see on this side here the Chaga starting to come out here, but it doesn't have the same color, I guess, as Chaga normally would on a birch tree. So I had read online that the Chaga that grows on other trees doesn't have the medicinal property, and I can kind of see that here, but you can see this is fairly neat looking wood. I don't know what I'll do with it yet. Probably take it back and log and seal it or something, and maybe make a bowl out of it. Keep this grain, carve the inside out of it, and maybe just flatten the bottom. Keep the bark. I don't know. So I wanted to show what the wood looks like once it's split. So this is the Chaga maple infested wood. You can see the heart is huge of the tree, but it's actually not hardwood. All this is Chaga fungus here. And then you can see the white wood on the outside. And it has a bit of a, I guess, a almost a greenish tinge to it. So it's, you can see where the Chaga starts, and it's starting to infect here the white wood on the outside. So let's see if I can get a couple nice pieces and saw them up.